channels.
Well, alrighty then. That's interesting to say the least.
But I'm gonna try and use the broadcast operation to see if we can fix this.
Yeah, looks like we're getting some sort of feedback.
Hello, we good? I believe we are back. Uh, hold up, let's run.
Let's run the diagnostic.
Yeah, we're gonna fi- fix this. Hello, folks. Um,
Well, they
we
can
are
hear
about to
us.
return here in a second. Although it looks like we have some stream syncing up to do. So let's quickly take our inventory here. It looks like nothing has changed with the inventories. However, it does look like Prime found Phazon suit, which is
Nope.
pretty big.
And Echoes on Captain's side did find Dark Visor.
Ooh, okay.
So
Still
it's
no
out.
screw attack.
No screw attack. We're still
We also
missing that.
found gravity boost on Echo's side for Cestrion here.
So I'm assuming since TGC's over in mines, it has to be there.
Yeah. Or maybe we found it here in Sank. On
That's
Cestrion's
possible.
side.
Yeah, it could be us, but we did find Thermal Visor.
Ooh, nice. It's going to be a healthy convenience. So yep, it seems like Sank and Mines was the play, and Farfendrana was just completely unnecessary. Now, since we don't have Screw Attack, we're going to have to do some semi-tough E-dashes here in Sank Temple. Cestrion got the speed for that one, but unfortunately did not quite make it to where you need to be. We do have Grapple though, so we're able to recover this pretty easily, and I actually think we can use the Grapple points here to skip having to use an E-dash to reach the other side of Sank Temple here. Which is something you don't normally see. So, yeah, it's the first time for everything. Was Fen Labs checked? Yes, I believe so. By Arrow Razor, and I don't think it was anything. But I could be mistaken. At the very least, I know that TGC went in to grab the Research Core artifact, but did not do anything else.
All right, nope, we're having a little bit of delay. Oh, there it goes. I wonder where Phazon suit was. Did they
That is
get
a great question.
Phazon
Simple answer is
suit?
that we don't know.
Phazon suit is hiding in a location which we have not visited yet.
It may be Sank, or it may be Mines.
It could
But we
be
don't know.
Inghive.
Well, it's likely not that, since TGC got it while he was in Mines, and while Cestrion was in Sank.
Well, can't you let me have one win today?
Okay.
I guess. No, you're fine.
We also got our Blu-ray DVD on Cestrion's side.
Well, you know, when you're going through all these long journeys through multiple different worlds, you need something to keep you entertained.
Yep. Maybe
And,
Phazon was ATS. I don't know. Well, you know, probably not, because we couldn't get it. It's a Morphball system and Venomous Pond. It cannot be anything useful. Actually, yes, it can. It was Spider, but we already got that. So
Yeah.
TGC is almost wrapped up with all of the artifacts here, I believe. So we should be. He hasn't full cleared his game, and he's probably going to want to do that. But I'm thinking that Screw Attack is going to be in Echoes' game. It actually seems semi-likely that we will see a vanilla Screw Attack, which is pretty funny now I'm saying that.
Well, we did get that hint with a major item for Echoes on ATS. Yeah, I would go with your earlier suggestion with it being behind the wall on ATS in the box.
Yep. Essay on Spider Guardian. Oh.
Oh, well, no, it could be Echo Visor though.
Screw Attack on Airy. These are all amazing suggestions, I have to say.
Well, amazing for us.
So what other checks does... because I think TGC full cleared Mines. And on Arrow's side, I think we did all of Fen, although I'm not certain on Labs. So we may be approaching Prime full clearing their game. So this may indicate... Oh! Screw Attacks in TTE!
Lower Torvus called it.
Well,
So
there we go.
that means a major upgrade on ATS has to be Echo then.
Yeah, unless we missed it and that was Phazon Suit. Gonna be doing a pretty cool boost jump here to cross this gap.
Well, no, it looked like it was a Echo's major upgrade. It specified the name.
Screw attack required. Screw attack is required for finishing the game in Echoes because in order to cross that gap in the Sky Temple initially, uh, you have to use screw attack. There is no known way to cross it without using screw attack. Looks like Cestrion's having some difficulties with this jump here. It is a little tricky. You have to hold R and L the right time to conserve your speed. We did get an okay one and managed to cross the gap. Meanwhile, Arrow is going to be fighting Thardus, which could very well have, well, actually can't have anything. We know of everything, but in his head it may have a major. So yeah, you were rewarded for going to Sank early with that screw attack hint, it seems like. So gravity boost was... we actually don't know. It also looks like Cetron never went to ATS. So given that screw attack is locked by gravity boost, I think it was in mines. Based on this, I think it's mines. Yeah, Cestrion has to obtain this watch station artifact. He also has... I think that's all of them in his game. So it's just this one, and then he can go get screw attack. And also there was a major hinted in ATS, but I don't think that's going to be anything of use at the moment. It might be Annihilator, but we don't... it's more so a convenience for final bosses if you prefer that strat. Where is Captain going? Well, I'm not sure, but we just received our last artifact on Prime's side. We stayed away from Artifact Temple enough so that we don't load the room. So that way we load it once we have all the artifacts instead.
Alrighty, well, let's go ahead and fight Ridley and find out where our Phazon suit is then.
I know where our Phazon suit is. We have it.
Oh, we have it?
Yep.
I completely missed it.
Too early on that shot there. No flyby skip today. Cestrion, I don't think you need to see hints. The Phazon suit was an Hive. Oh, so I guess it was ATS? Or maybe not. I don't know. You were right about it being an Hive.
I didn't think there was an Hive. I thought that was the Echoes item.
Oh. Well,
we don't have Phazon
suit.
Do we have Phazon suit for Prime?
Yes, we do. You could look at TGC's tracker.
Yeah, well, I'm a little bit blind, so I mean...
Alright, time for riddles. It was likely Colin Chamber or Hazencliff. That seems the most likely candidates.
Yeah, that makes sense.
One super here will be enough to get her done. Nice. TGC, you can skip this cutscene. There you go.
Well, now that we know where screw attack is, Prime can go ahead and clear out.
There's our screw attack. An hour, nearly an hour and a half in. Pretty unheard of. And especially with how late that was hinted. Your screw attack hint was locked by Hydro Axis Tunnel for Cobalt all the way in Mini Gyro Chamber. Or Main Gyro, one of the two.
Yeah, Main Gyro.
Go mode screw attack is really rare. It's hard that you see that, but makes for some pretty cool logic.
Yes, yes, it does.
Yep, now we just get to move on to final bosses for both sides of the spectrum here.
Oh, that's funny. Ice spreader on a FTA.
Amazing.
Well, no exo skip today.
Unfortunate, but I know TGC will not learn that ever. Maybe someday I'll manage to convince him, but that day will not be today, and it will not be next year, and I don't know when.
Well, it's a ridiculously hard trick to pull off.
I mean,
Well, maybe not for you.
I've had some friends reach out to me about Exoskip. Yeah, now with the new cutscene skipped as well, Exo has become a really fast boss fight as a whole, especially if you do it perfectly. And especially if you have super missiles. And also Ice Fire for that matter, but we do not have Ice Fire.
Nope, that was over on FTA. Well, it looks like Sescaron has all of his SDKs and is going for Emperor Ring.
Yep. We have everything we need to wrap this up. Don't have any visors, so DS4 is going to be a little bit harder, but we have more than enough to take care of her. Good plasma phase on subchamber 3 here. Love to see the good RNG. Unfortunately, whiffed the shot there.
And Captain heading for Sank entrance.
Oh, yeah. I wonder what was here.
Well, guess what? We're about to find out.
Oh, it's Annihilator!
Ha! Well, that's interesting.
Wow, okay.
That's
We
not
don't really need that for anything,
No,
but
no.
we can get it.
I mean, it makes Emperor Ring 1 a little faster.
I mean...
Well, if your aim's bad. That's a brilliant hint.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Hey, what's in this room that I just spent? Oh, look, here's the hint for it.
Oh my god, that's incredible.
I have never had that happen. That is amazing.
Wow. That's the first.
Yeah, we are definitely mentioning that in the post-game interview with him.
Oh, no doubt. Well,
And we got a one-cycle Emperor Ring 2.
gonna have to exert supers here. We have double damage, so it's really lenient. 2 supers is enough to take it out. Very nicely done. And we have all the power bombs in the world for this. Nice. Got the 4 for 1 there. A great value content.
I'm more of a Naldi's guy.
Nice. Perfect Emperor 2 there.
Now go break his kneecaps.
Ooh, he did a charging attack. That's a really rare. That's pretty rare that he does that.
Yeah, but he still got good damage.
Does double damage work with a screw attack? Yes. Yes, it does. Should be good. Nice.
Oh, nice. Beautiful.
Moving on to Essence on Prime side as well, while Arrow finally makes his way to Lower Mines, although it's quite a bit overdue, unfortunately. GDC really benefited by just skipping Farfandrana as a whole, and also Labs for that matter.
That's fair. He knew where his items were. He knew what he wanted to do. If the game's not pointing you in that direction, it's not really worth it.
That's the issue, is that it was kind of hard to tell where the logic team wanted you to go because you got beaten so early.
That's fair.
Good first pull there. Thankfully we got thermal earlier, so it's going to be much nicer. Though Essence in a little bit of a weird spot here.
Nope, and Dark Samus is going to go ahead and blast us.
GG from Cestron there. Okay, first screw attack. Good damage there. Gonna be switching to Dark Beam because with double damage, Dark Beam is actually very effective.
Both players are coming up to the finish line. Who's going to hit that line first?
It's definitely gonna be Cestron here.
That's
GG.
time.
The time of about 1:35.33 is split a little late there. Oh, with a race time of 1:35.35. Meanwhile, TC opted to do more attack cancels instead of pool canceling. Normally this strat would be to pool cancel in order to have enough to only use 3 pools, but decided to opt for a different strategy there. Just need a little bit more damage off, and it should be good. There we go. And that is time for TDC, 1:36.07. That is GG. Very well done from both of them.
They did amazing work.
Alright, we'll grab them in here for an interview. I bet they'll have plenty of stuff to say about the seed. I imagine Cestron will have a lot of interesting comments about, especially Screw Attack. It was
that was a terrible location.
Different.
Yeah. And there's the phase on suit. Yeah, it was Hazen Cliff.
Ah, yeah. Pretty early in the grand scheme of things, actually. You could have gone to Senk really early and found that pretty quickly.
Yeah, I could have done that through the second Aegon loop when you had Light Beam.
Yeah, certainly. So
yeah,
yeah,
but
how close? Captain is going to receive the screw attack hint relatively soon.
yeah, it's over. Like you said, it's over off a main gyro chamber.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the problem with that: he's got to go all the way back to Torvis just to get there.
It is a little bit of a weird backtrack, but we can try and do statue skip to get it. Oh, that's true. You need gravity boost to actually get it. And gravity boost, we know we use it in Upper Mines. Do we have any? We don't have any artifacts in Upper Mines, do we? No.
No, not according to the thing here. Yeah, Tower of Light, transport access.
Yeah. Normally, you'd actually be able to skip gravity to get transport tunnel E by using screw attack, but given that it's there, we would either have to obviously get gravity boost or do a different secret world that does not require screw attack and then wall crawl to transport tunnel E to try and get at that. Both of which are bad options for different reasons. And welcome TDC to chat, GG. Let us know if you'd like to hop in for an interview.
Well, we can see once again where our prime locations were. Grapple Beam Research Lab Hydra, Thermal and Storage Depot A, X-Ray Vent
With
Area.
the wall call's pretty easy. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
No, you're fine. I'm just reading off. I'm not a fan of the prime space jump boot location though. Mining Station B is a bad location.
Nope. Well, at the very least, Captain has communicated that he will need gravity boosts for go mode. So they know to start looking, and I'm assuming it's Upper Mines, based on what we know.
Well, with Arrow being right here at OP, he's already in a good position for it.
Certainly. The only screw attack list secret world that I am aware of that is like functional would be the save station. That actually has a really tricky secret world where you morph and you clip through because of reposition. Oh, was Flamethrower on Orbis? That's funny. I didn't notice. 126 with a 45% finish rate there. And it looks like Captain ND and Arrow Razor have both DNF'd.
Oh, security access A for grav boost.
We'll get them in for a Also, we forgot to mark that TGC and Zetron were done. Whoops.
You're the
But
tech
yeah,
guy.
they are wins. I believe that's why they didn't receive an invite. That is my apologies.
I said I wasn't going to touch anything. Every time I touch something, it breaks.
Yep. But yeah, we should have them here in a bit. Speaking of which, welcome Cestrion.
Welcome, welcome.
Oh.
So,
And TQC as well.
welcome Sunset Orange.
Yeah, well played, GG. It was a pretty interesting seed. As
On
well,
that,
Yep.
joining us in the booth, Captain ND and Arrow Razor, welcome in.
Hello,
GGs.
we have one
GG.
question, and that
Yeah.
question is called gravity.
security
actually know
access
either.
say.
Oh wait, now we do.
Upper,
We actually had
Upper
stream issues and it
mind.
cut off while you guys received gravity boost, so we had no idea where it was.
Upper
Yeah, sec
minds.
access, yeah.
Wow. So,
Yeah, okay, that
Captain,
makes
you would have
sense.
had it in about 4 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes.
yikes. So yeah, Upper Minds was the answer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were talking about it very early, right after I got my plasma beam. Do I just rush mines?
Yeah.
And we decided against it. And then after I cleared Finn, I'm sitting here saying, "It's like, I think it was mine."
It was
Yeah,
either Mines or it was like Spider's Treasure. I was thinking Warrior's Walk because I left that behind after Super Missiles came late. By that point, I was already basically on my way out of Aegon.
Also,
Well-
I'd like to make a comment about Zoid really loving to pin me with the flamethrower today.
oh yeah, I saw
It even
that.
That-
killed me
Unfortunate.
once.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Gotta learn that
That's-
slope jump.
It's painful.
Yeah, this
Well,
was this was a strange seed. Like I feel happy about my mid game and my early game especially. I think going into labs, resetting to get Arrow Razor Spider Ball, and then continuing the labs play was the correct move because after getting Seeker Missiles, I then went back to Mining Station B and BSJ to a screw attack, not screw attack, a space jump. That would felt pretty good.
Mine was the opposite. My early game was awful. Multiple deaths, all kinds of stuff. Mid to late game, I was just efficiently clearing everything. It's like, just start clearing at this point.
Right, right.
Because I
It
went
was
from
especially
0
big for
beams to
Echoes.
3. Yeah, I went from 0 beams to 3 beams. I'm like, oh, well, I can full clear my seed now. By the way, half of my stuff is left by my grapple beam. Lol.
Yeah, the grapple being the missing component logically was really bizarre. So it's what pushed, because I ended up bar skipping into mines, taking a save, and then warping back to Chozo because I was like, nothing here is logical until I see grapple. So I was like, is there something on plant? Is there something like, did I leave it on ghost?
That's why I did plant with
And then we done upper dynamo and found Varian. I was like, well, I guess I'm doing this now.
What was grapple locking?
Ice
top of
beam
the cage.
plasma, which then locked plasma beam, which
And
also
power
locked
bombs
main
for
power
Echoes.
bombs for both Prime and Echoes.
What
what
check
means-
did grapple lock?
Root Cave itself, the top of Root Cave.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that's where I
So
was
logically,
hiding.
grapple was required. It was expected you to go all the way to Hydra for that grapple beam.
Oh
And then
yeah,
go
wow.
back.
Okay.
So by extension, it was Ice and Labs.
Yeah, like
I suppose so.
by the time I ended up with all the beams and I guess I last checked Varia, we knew where most of our keys and stuff were, so I just started prioritizing, like, if grapple's going to be the loose link, grapple's an easy loose link to deal with. I have a
Indeed.
power
Mhm.
bomb, let's just ignore it and start going for
I
the
will
keys.
say, I didn't get Artifact 10s till almost 50 minutes in.
Yeah, you got it much later.
Yeah.
But that's
You also got
because
Wave
by the
Beam
time-
a lot later.
Yeah, I figured it was like, so Waves, I was sitting here doing checks, and I'm like, Waves probably Frigate Crash Site at this point because I have almost nothing else logical left. But like, I also, like, this seed, I took an approach of basically just clear everything. And literally by the time they were finishing and we forfeited, all I had left was upper mines, and then my seed was full cleared.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was a difference I wanted to point out as well between the two Prime players was that TDC practically did none of Far from Drana or Labs, only went there to get artifacts, whereas you decided to do the Far from Drana
I
loop, but
full
I couldn't
cleared
recall
everything.
Labs. So yeah, based on that, you also did Labs, and that bought
All
TDC a
Labs
lot
had
more
was
time
that.
because
Yeah,
there's
all Labs had was that grapple beam. I was like, oh, that's
Yeah,
funny
it's
and
just
awful
bad.
all at the same time.
That wasn't
Yeah,
worth it.
and by the way, those hints were complete trash.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
literally no useful information in those hints today.
Oh,
True.
No,
well,
no, no,
was
no, that's
buried
not
under
true.
so many dead hints.
Well, the only hint that I found mildly useful was the first suit hint. Everything else, I literally already knew where it was.
Oh no. Cestrian?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So that cobalt translator was actually really helpful.
Yeah.
Well, for
it
screw
told
attack.
us. It
It
told us where
taught me-
Screw was. Yeah.
Yeah,
that
it
was
told
the
us to
last tip
screw
we read.
us. And
That was our goal mode.
there was also a Phazon suit hint, which I already got, but if you missed
Oh,
it,
yeah,
it
right.
was good.
Uh,
So
We
It was fine.
We walked into Phazon suit. I did get the Phazon suit and Inghive hint, but at that point I figured, okay, it's probably just chilling in Spider's treasure somewhere.
Oh no.
So
Yeah, so the only
we were
reason
correct.
I got Phazon suit right after I was passing through Phazon mining tunnel. So
Yeah, and I figured
Also-
it wasn't a particular rush to get it anyway because why not? It's only needed for the end of the game.
Hmm.
There is one concern, Captain. A Sank entrance. How do you feel about that?
we didn't like it, but we
One-
also knew Orphan
one
It
of
would have been
these-
bad.
One of these days, I'm gonna have to have a talk with Dark Zero about maybe diversifying the hints a little bit.
Oh,
it
just a
doesn't
little?
put the hint- so it
Just-
doesn't put the hint for the item in the same darn room as the item itself.
Oh, you sound real happy about that. Okay.
Spot the Annihilator
Wait,
Beam
so-
and Sank
just
entrance.
overjoyed.
The Annihilator Beam can be found in Sank entrance.
Oh, that is fantastic.
Yeah, no, it was
Yeah.
literally Annihilator. It was literally
Annihilator
sta-
in Sank entrance with the hint
Annihilator
for
staring you
Annihilator.
in the literally Annihilator staring you in the face, dingus.
Mhm.
Yep.
Because I read the hint
Oh.
after I opened up the wall,
Incredible.
which you pretty much would do anyway. Under
That
normal
was a
conditions,
that was a
so-
fun time. That was a funny time.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
like I said, the hints were pretty trash this seed. Like I think like 2 or 3 had good information. And
Also,
that's it.
while not all required, shoutouts to no junk items in Frigate today.
Yeah, Frigate
yeah.
was fairly loaded.
All majors.
All majors. It was a Chika key, it was the artifact, and it was Cobalt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was already contemplating going through Frigate before I found Plasma because I had Ice Beam. I'm like, I'm gonna check Overgrown Cavern. I think I'm gonna go forward Frigate. And that's the
I'd
Plasma. I'm
I'd
like,
left it till last because
oh.
of the artifact. It's such an easy artifact to grab. I was going to.
that's why I was thinking about leaving it. That's why I was thinking about leaving it. I was like, oh wait, I can full clear my seed. Well, I'm going in.
Yeah, I was interested in why you chose to do it like practically immediately because you hadn't been to Findrana at all. Like that was completely
A lot of
open.
early. I was sitting here fearing the entire time something major was gonna be an early Finn. Thankfully, there wasn't. Early Finn was.
Fen itself was
so
also
Finn
really
was,
barren.
Yeah, Finn was very empty. I was not happy with that Finn clear when I was done with it. I will say though, I had really good boss fights today. Also,
Yeah.
with having
noticed.
no NSJ Flagra, I'm really glad we can skip the cutscenes.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh, yes.
That is,
Amazing.
that is the first time I've played with the skipped cutscenes, and it is so confusing, man. Like,
It
I
is
accidentally
weird.
skipped
It
a
is
progress
getting.
cutscene.
I
It
had
takes
was weird.
getting used. Yeah, it's getting. Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta get used to it.
I can believe it.
The final bosses, like versus Exoskeleton, I accidentally skipped a cutscene, not realizing what was going to happen. I was like, "Oh crap! It started already." I'm already in Subchamber 2. What's going on? I'm
Yeah.
just so not used to it.
So we haven't talked much about the echoes, much, but Screw Attack was like you guys got Screw Attack an hour and a half to like an hour and 40 minutes in, which
Yeah.
is
That was the
really
was easily the
unheard of.
latest- That was a
That's
very
like
very
a-
late screw attack. That would have been my go mode because
Yeah, that was go mode. That would have been. That was go mode as soon as we would have found Grav.
Yeah, when we read hints, the hints were the Sky Temple key hints looked like they were great at first because we were only at that point in time since Arrow had just gotten his beams, we're only looking for Spider Ball and Screw Attack, which I then
Yep.
ran into Spider Ball when I was finishing up Dark Torvis. Even though I didn't have a grapple, and apparently I wasn't supposed to get one until Vent Area Vent Shaft.
Also, according to chat, Flamethrower was on a Morbus.
Lol.
Yeah.
I wasn't getting that today.
Nope.
Neither did I.
But we were. I picked up the last Aegon key. I just don't remember where. No, Arrow picked it up. It was in Canyon. Because at that point we didn't have
Shoutouts
it
to
yet.
shoutouts to the
we did the
oh, go ahead.
same.
Shoutouts to the seed being very ominous, immediately giving access to 2 Inghive keys.
Oh,
yeah.
Yep.
And light suit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Light
that
Suit was
was
early
well.
too.
I thought that was going to be Arrow's Phazon suit. So when I reset for Spider Ball, I was contemplating going to. Well, I didn't have bombs I didn't have bombs at the time. Oh wait, I had Space Jump, so I could have gotten that.
Yeah, I got
please
it.
sing
It
as
went
ours
immediately back
goes on.
when I had space jump, and it was duck suit, and I was like, well, I actually full cleared like almost everything I could in Aegon, and did not like do reset out to get GC's spider ball. Because I was like, I'm just gonna go grab that on the way to GFMC, and
Oof.
it delayed the barrier suit a bit, but I
Oh,
think it
shoutouts to
I
wasn't
think it
me
was
that bad.
crossing.
pretty good being delayed because what that ended up happening was putting us in a kind of a pseudo go mode because once I got Varia, I knew how the game was expecting me to go, and then we just started key hunting because I had all my beams before Varia, so
Yeah.
like I basically had everything accessible.
Supers
I
were
was-
a small inconvenience, though.
Yeah. Also, I think the one PBA expansion I got you in Part W was really good.
Yeah, that one PB went a long distance.
Was that your only power? That was like my third or fourth power bomb.
It was my only one up until the one in Transport Tunnel A, which was my second. That's the only two I had for the entire
That
game.
was my first power bomb. I had that one pretty because that's because I had Varia very early. Well, I did walk through Voidery Hall 5 times this seed.
Oh god.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I
The
went
first
back
time I was
for-
going through, I told him I was like, all right, I'm gonna go fight Zoid, and then I'll come back for Varia because you're gonna get Spider Ball while I'm fighting Zoid. And then I get killed by the eye gazers on the way because still no E-tanks,
Yeah,
and I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah,
And then second time, I went through, got Varia suit. Cool, let's go fight Zoid. Gets pinned and killed by the flamethrower.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So third time we go back, we get Varia suit again, or yeah, we go in again. We finally beat Zoid, and then I go back later, long after I've gotten Gravity suit to finally go pick up Boost Ball.
Jesus.
yeah.
Because
What else was
I was not doing that with no E-tanks.
Yeah, some things I was particularly happy about on the execution front this seed. I was very happy about the mining station BBSJ, and realizing I could just go the other side to get that instead of trying to jump from the drill directly to the item. Gathering Hall without grapple beam was pretty nice with the BSJ there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of any other particularly nasty trickery I had to do. Well, without screw attack, most of that nasty trickery I couldn't do. So
Yeah. Also, shoutouts to us talking about what if we get grapple beam first and it's locking screw attack, and I immediately send him grapple beam right after that. I'm like, oh.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm fairly happy with my kind of overall movement. I've not played Prime in almost 2 months. Like I think the last
Same.
time I
I've
played Prime
done-
was like a CGC match with I can't remember who. But
Yeah,
I
I've done
failed.
one
I
seed.
failed SJF, which I said to Session was going to happen.
Same.
But I got ship dash first time perfectly, and I was like, you know what, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think nowadays I'm only mainly playing during the weeklies, and the last time I played before that, because I think I skipped the last couple, was a door rando. The door rando last week, which was actually a pretty fun race.
A lot of us will be playing it a lot more once the tournament is on the horizon.
Yeah, I'm hoping to hear word on that soon. Although I think we're still on cooldown from Prime 1 at the moment.
Yeah, there's currently a form that's out for more tournament mods.
Yep.
Yep. That will be fulfilled about, I think it's 6 days, 5 days from now.
Yeah,
think
it closes
from
Friday.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys have anything else you want to comment about the seed, about the race?
Better hints, please.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yep. Go and give
Yeah,
Darkster your
GGs.
complaints, except don't complain too much because he made a very good randomizer.
That's fair.
And so did everybody else who contributed. So thank you, Randomvania.
Now,
Alright.
I'm just looking at the schedule. The next CGC isn't until the 28th, just because of the way the weekends work this month.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of close to Halloween. I might
Yeah.
try and cook something up for that instead. Do
A
something different with
spooky-
CGC.
Spooky CGC.
'Cause, yeah, I don't have anything in mind for Echoes. This time around, unfortunately.
Just have everybody start with Echo instead of Combat.
That could do.
Thermal
In
visor for
Prime-
the Prime players.
I'd rather X-ray.
Nah. You're getting some TGC vision. You get to see orange.
All right, I need to pair with someone that week who's playing Prime, so I can play Echoes that week. Got it.
Oh well, this has certainly
I,
been in
I also I also wanna shout out to this one trick in Sky Temple Gateway that you rarely do if you don't have screw tag, for the double bounce to go back.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah, like if you don't have supers and you do the normal super skip to get to SDK ends. I had seekers, so the seeker door wasn't a problem. But like after getting key hints, like doing that one instant morph that you normally do for like Call of Undead to get back and out of bounds to just go back. It's rarely used, but I'm glad that it was like in the seed.
Wait, is there a tunnel in Sky Temple? Similar to
Yeah,
how
there's
Call
like
of Honor
there's like invisible collision there, like the tunnel, and you can just get out of bounds like that. It's really funny.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can probably see that if you
Yeah, I'm gonna look
push
at that.
the if you look with that. Yeah.
No. All right. That was a really good showing, guys. Thank you for being here. Once again,
Thank you for
make
coming.
sure to follow our runners. Exclamation mark. Okay, Drake. As soon as I said that.
Already on it.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. It was a lot of fun. I appreciate Marianne for co-commentating with me. It's great.
That's what I'm here for. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
likewise.
follow our commentators as well. I know Sam, you
Oh,
obviously
okay.
do a bunch of Prime content. Marion, I know you're
I like to
supporting
say I'm pretty good at Prime.
pretty good. You're scary boy. Stop it.
Hey, someone's got to give Echoes a little bit of love now.
Yeah. All right.
But
Well,
I guess with that, does anyone else want to give our final goodbye? Anything else y'all want to add on to this?
Nope, it's all from me. GG's,
I'm good.
everyone.
GG.
awesome. All right. Well, good games. Thank you guys for running, and thank you all for watching. And we will see you all next mission.
All right, stay safe. Have a great rest of the day, and we'll see you then.
See ya.